Someone treated you like a door they could leave open while they explored other possibilities. They treated you like an option they could return to whenever they wanted. They thought they could go out, explore other connections, entertain other people, listen to other voices, and if none of it worked out, they thought they could simply come back and pick up where they left off with you. Almost like you were a safety net, a backup plan, a reserve option, someone they could put on the shelf while they figured out whether they could find something better. The problem is they became so confident in your loyalty that they started believing you would never truly move on. They thought they had all the time in the world. They thought they could leave, do what they wanted, make whatever choices they wanted to make, and still have access to you later. In their mind, losing you was never a real possibility. You were always supposed to be there, always understanding, always willing to give another chance. But something happened that they never planned for. While they were busy exploring other options, God was working on your heart. While they were looking elsewhere for what they thought was better, God was teaching you your value. And the more God healed you, the less access they had to the version of you that would have accepted anything just to keep them around. In Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23, God taught you to stop leaving your heart unprotected for people who only appreciated you when it benefited them. The truth is, when they left, they never believed the separation was permanent. They believed it was temporary. They thought if things didn't work out, they could come back. If the new connection disappointed them, they could come back. If the people they choose over you turned out to be different than expected, they thought they could come back. You were never supposed to realize that your peace was worth protecting, according to them. But now they are facing something they never expected. You stopped making yourself responsible for people who did not value what they had. And suddenly they realized something. What they walked away from was not easy to replace. The loyalty was not easy to replace. The support was not easy to replace. The care was not easy to replace. The prayers were not easy to replace. The genuine concern you had for them was not easy to replace. Some people become so familiar with your presence that they start treating your value as if it will always be available. They assume they can leave and return whenever they choose. But life doesn't always work that way. Because while they were searching for something better, God was teaching you that you were never meant to be somebody's second choice. You were never meant to sit on a shelf waiting for someone to make up their mind about you. You were never called to be someone's backup plan. And now the thing they cannot understand is not that you survived without them. The thing they cannot understand is that you no longer need their approval, their attention, or their return. They expected to find the same person they left behind. Instead, they found someone God had restored. When God heals your heart, He will often close doors that pain kept open. And what they are struggling with today is the realization that the version of you they thought would always be there isn't there anymore. Amen.